Hi, I am Ghanshyam Khilar from Career Technology. Today we are going to see how to add the expansion module in Siemens S7-1200 PLC by TIA Portal. TIA means Totally Integrated Automation version 15.1. We are not going to open this existing project. We are going to open the fresh new project. So create select here, create new project, and even I am not going to discuss all these things as I have already discussed in the previous video. So I am click here create. So new project is going to be created. Now configure a device, add new device. Okay, then the S7-1200 we are going to discuss the difference between the CPU models. First I have taken the 1211C SCDC relay. Okay, the firmware version I have taken 4.2. You should take 4.0 or more than 4.0. Otherwise it will not communicate with the simulation process. Okay, I am going to take CPU 1211C module. Okay, here you can see in this CPU model 1211C, three communication modules are there where you can add RS-232, RS-485 or whatever it may be required as per the project. Here you can see there is no any there is no any scope to add any additional IO devices, whatever it may be analog or digital. I am going to take another CPU model for the module for the comparison. Change the device. You can take any other device like 1212C SCDC relay. I am selecting here, and you can see here the extension communication module numbers are same, that is 3, but here the IO module expansion scope is 2. Another additional is given 2 numbers. You can add here 8-bit or 16-bit, whatever it may be, analog or digital. 2 modules is given for expansion. You can take another CPU module for the comparison. Here you can take 1214 SCDC relay to compare between them. Here you can see the expansion the expansion communication module is same, but the IO module communication expansion module is given 8, which is more than previous CPU module. You can add additional 8 input output devices, whatever it may be, analog or it may be digital. Now you can see the IO list of the CPU modules. We are going to see first one again for 1211C, where you can see here, you can see the IO type is is 6 digital input for digital output to analog input, and there is no any scope for the expansion of IO modules. We will take another devices like CPU 1212C DC means it is the transistor type PLC, where here is the transistor type PLC. You can see this is the this is the 1212C DC means it is the transistor type PLC, and you can see here the same three communication module and 2 additional expansion module where you can add input or output, whatever it may be, digital or analog. You can see here in the CPU inbuilt 8 IO module, 8 digital input is here, and 6 digital output is here, and 2 analog input. Okay, you can see here the default. You can add here the digital input. Here you can see the digital input is here. You can just drag from here and drop. Okay, this is the digital input, and If you want to take digital output, you can see click here digital output, and you can just drag and drop here, just click and drag and drop here. Okay, you can see here the continuity is here I0 I0.0, and the digital input is here. What this is I8.0. Okay, I8.0. For the continuity, you can change the address. How to change? Go here, digital IO address here. This is the start address. Look, watch carefully. This is I have selected here this module, and you can see the IO list. This is started by default address. This is that is I8.0, which is not as per our requirement. As in CPU module, you can see here I0.7. So this should be start from I1.0. So what we have to do? Go here and just omit, and this is select here I1. So this is selected I1.0 to I1.7. Now you can see here I1.0 to I1.7. Okay, so this is now continuity. This is come in continuity process. Okay, continuous. Okay, thank you for the watching. Thank you.